Good evening, welcome to DayZ on the PlayStation 4, welcome to Generous, welcome to the beginning of the end is one way of putting it, in the fact that we are now moving towards the DayZ 1.4 update patch, which will be a complete wipe of our characters and any stashes that we've got. So I propose that from now on until the wipe, as everything is going to be destroyed, all the bets off, all the rules are off. It's every man for himself, unless of course you're in our Discord server, you know, and you're one of our survivors, you know, then we're together. And so what I'm going to be doing is heading towards the coast, and we're going to be looking for bandits. However, our classification of what a bandit is going to be quite loose. Basically, if somebody's got a gun, they're going to be a bandit. Funnily enough, I've got a submachine gun with that. And so I haven't really done this sort of thing before. We're gonna head our way east, and we're gonna see if we can snipe or ambush people, and then well, just see how things go. Really, just to kind of see how things go. Let me just put a link in the Discord. Right, so here we go. Let's bring up the chat so I can see that. Right, here we go. Yeah, so we're going to head east. I've just come out of Severograd, out of the school, and we're going to follow this road along until it branches off to the right, down what I believe will be a dirt track. Actually, I don't know. See, there's a lot of wolves down that way. There are a lot of wolves, and I am paranoid about wolves. But that way would take us through to the airstrip at Krasnostav. Or we turn right. Actually, we can carry on going through Savino. Yeah, and then we would then go to Novodmitrovsk. Actually, I think that's probably the safer way to go. Otherwise, there's a chance I might have to quit out because of wolves, and I don't like doing that. It's the only reason I serve a hop. You know, I don't mind playing through the night, through bad weather, all that sort of stuff. But if wolves turn up, that's it. I'm gone, because they just kill you, and it's very difficult to fight them off. I don't really need to do any looting, because as you can see, I've brought plenty of supplies with me. I've kind of gone to my cache for maybe the last time to pick up plenty of food, plenty of drinks. We've got spare ammo. We've got 7.62x39, that's for the sniper. And then we've got 9x19, which I just found, which is for the submachine gun. I've only got one magazine for the submachine gun, so that's a bit of a bummer. So what we really need to do is get a bit of height. And we're looking for people coming along this road. Now this is a medium server, but being daytime, the sun's behind me, isn't it? So depends how much light we've got left. So my rules of engagement now, basically, if I see somebody with a gun, then they're fair game. I've crafted a makeshift silencer. That's that plastic bottle that you can see on the end of my gun. So that's good. We're travelling pretty light. But we're going to stay off the beaten path. And as I say, we're just going to head east. Maybe we'll see, we'll have some buddies come and help us, but I think probably in the on the map, in the I Survive map, I think everybody's too far away from me to join up. Excuse me. But you never know. Good evening, Rossi. Good evening, Claire. Right. Where's Rossi? Let's have a look. Where is he? Is he close? Okay, Rossi's... Okay, you're probably about 20 minutes away. So, Rossi, I'm heading towards Novo... I've decided to go towards... actually, if I headed south... there's no direct road, though, to Krasnostav from where I am. Let's have a look. Can I get to Krasnostav? I'll tell you what we could do. We could think about meeting up in a pincer movement at the airstrip. If I did risk it, if I did risk the wolves. Okay. We passed the road though. Let's have a look. That looks like it's the road over there, doesn't it? Okay. Alright, okay. We could plan to meet up at the airstrip at Krasnostav. Yeah, that is north of you and kind of southeast of where I am. So where's the Actually, I thought there was a road straight to, but there isn't. Now that is interesting, so... Oh yeah, of course there is. Okay, so where that police car is, I go up that road there, and that takes me towards it. Okay, so if you're up for it, I'll try and meet you at the airstrip. I'll try and meet you. I'm in all in green with a spade and a ski mask. Nice. I posted the server number in the Trusted Survivor chat in the Discord. And the objective is to take out as many bandits as we can between here and there. It is the beginning of the Purge. All life as we know it on Chernarus will be destroyed with the update. All our goodies will be gone. And so it's every man for himself, every Discord for themselves. Let's see if we can find anybody. If it starts getting too dark, we'll have to swap servers anyway. Right, so this is where I cross. Start heading up towards the those barracks. Just keep a sharp eye out here. Let's get across this road. What was that in there? Okay, let's see if we can move. Let's get into this tree line. Okay, so we head this way. So the danger I have now is probably not from people, but there are plenty of wolves in this area. What we should probably do, swap to the submachine gun. I've got the SG5K, no scope on it though. Unfortunately only the one magazine. But yeah, I came this way once before and was attacked by wolves and had to quit out before they ate me. Let's see what happens this time. Now what we're moving towards eventually, and it's quite a long run this one, is a set of barracks. I should be careful though, because there could be people. This is one. If someone chooses to come from the airfield through the barracks, this is a good place for, good way for them to come. I don't imagine it'll be that popular because lots of people will be going through the big towns to the north and the south. But there are loads and loads and loads of spawn points on the coast to my east. Again, no need to loot, so I've got everything I need to get me there. Evening, Willie. Good to see you. Welcome to Generous. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse. Congratulations on the new house, by the way. Okay, so we've got a split in the road. Right, so we go straight on. Let's get across here. Let's get into this cover here. Never know, we might find the odd mushroom to eat. Right. Really want to just reduce these sight lines. Because people, when they tend to be running along, they tend to just be bimbling along, not really noticing that much about what's going on around them. And that's when maybe we could ambush somebody. That's where we're heading. No sign of life at the moment. Let's get across this side. Yeah, so if you weren't aware of it, update 1.4 is coming soon for the Xbox and the PlayStation, and Bohemia Interactive have stated that there will be a complete server wipe and complete character wipe with the update. Mainly, well, they've got to do that to address the duping issues that have happened. One of the, I'd say, kind of unique features about DayZ is its loot balancing. What could you call it? System, I guess. in the fact that you can only have a certain number of items on a particular server, you know, on a certain instance of the game. And when you have people who are duplicating things, you know, so basically hacking the game to have too many, say, tents, or to have too many AK assault rifles, it means that other people never get a chance to actually use those items, because they'll never spawn like back in the base, in military bases and places like that. And it makes the game less fun for everybody else, because all you end up finding is sort of submachine guns or SKSs and that sort of thing. And so they've got to wipe it all to see if they can do something about the duping. And basically, what you do if you want to dupe something, you take advantage of the desync that occurs between what your console thinks you've got and what DayZ thinks you've got at the server. So if you can imagine, what you can do is you can drop the stuff you've got and then quickly disconnect from the internet. I mean, there's different ways of doing it. And then log back in, and what will happen sometimes is that you'll still have the stuff in your backpack, but at your feet will be that stuff that the server thought you dropped, and so, you know, you'll double it, you know, you kind of double it up, so people end up with these massive camps with loads and loads and loads of things like tents and stuff like that. And for the big guns, obviously it's very important. It means you could have a group of people, you know, a squad of people who have all got the best guns with the best sights, and they've got the best armour, they've got the best kit, you know, all that sort of stuff, which isn't what we want. So looking forward to it. What they've mentioned that they're going to be doing, but I'm not sure if they've done this on the PC, is the idea is that when you quit out and you go back into the game, what happens at the moment is that even if you go to a different server, you end up going back into the same place. And what they're saying is that perhaps if you go back into a server within a certain amount of time, you'll actually end up somewhere else. So it'll send you to a different part of the map. So if you've got to quit out for genuine reasons, you know, like there's somebody at the door, you know, the postman, or, you know, you've got a crying baby or something like that, you'll be able to quit out. And when you come in, the penalty you'll pay for coming back in, say within 5 minutes, will be you'll be somewhere else on the map. Whereas if you're quitting at the end of the night, you know, because you finished the play session, that's it. Maybe you're on the way to somewhere. When you come back the next day or a few hours later, you'll be in the same place. Right, so we've got a split in the road. Your invitation if you want to come up and stay at Castle Willie sounds like a plan, my friend. Sounds like a plan. Okay. So that just leads to a farm up there. So we'll ignore that. We'll keep this high ground up here. The sun is dropping behind us. We're probably halfway to the barracks now. Can't concentrate too much on the road. I need to concentrate on the woods as well. Just in case someone's doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing. In fact, let me update my position on the map. Sometimes it's a bit janky, the old I Survive map. It can take a few seconds or a few minutes to update itself sometimes. But onwards we go. So touch wood. There we go. No sign of wolves yet. But also no other people. In their 1.4 update, they've also talked about introducing custom servers, so this should be interesting. Should be very interesting indeed. I love the idea that people will be able to create, maybe, I mean they haven't gone into any details yet, but say PvP servers. Right, here we go. Right, we're there. That was quicker than I thought. I think we're there. These look like barracks to me. Yeah, they're definitely barracks. Let's get a bit of a vantage point and just check this place out. So there should be 4 sets of barracks with a watchtower at one end. No sign of movement. No sign of zombies either. Let's go and check it out. Can I put the Cobra sights? I think they just go on the AK, don't they? Yeah. A berry. What does the berry look like if we put the berry on? No, I want to stick in with my floppy hat. I like my boonie hat. Tactical gloves, yeah, I think we'll have tactical gloves. I like the sound of that. Yeah, green gloves, nice. Assault backpack. SG5K, that's what I've got at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's only worn. Oh, that's good. I thought it was damaged. There we go. Brilliant. It's really starting looking the part now. Just need some proper green trousers instead of these marine trousers. USG 45 mag. See, no. Assault boots. Already got some of them on. Yeah, you find loads of those USG 45s, but the mags anyway. Oh, patrol pants. Oh yeah, this is what we want. That's what we want. We want to get rid of these. We want to... two hands. Oh, what am I doing? To hands. Let's then fix these. Oh, wait a minute. These are just green. Oh, they're not quite what I had in mind. Well, I suppose they are green though, aren't they? Okay. I haven't picked up another SG5K by mistake, have I? There's the guard tower. Come on, get up. It's another SG5K. It's funny, we've been finding loads of SG5K guns, but right, we need to just get out of here. Right, now what we do now is we follow this road all the way to the airstrip. And our biggest danger now is wolves. But we'll stay off the beaten path. Okay, well we got some nice greenish trousers and we got a nice assault backpack, so when we hit the dirt we're not quite as obvious, are we, as when we had that mountaineering backpack. Just make sure I haven't dropped anything I shouldn't have done. Nope. Let me just see where Rossi is. Oh, he's almost at the airstrip already. Well done, Rossi. Right, okay. See if I can pick up my pace a little bit. Can't see anybody. Don't rush, I'm having a coffee in real life. Alright. No worries, mate. No worries. I'll take my time. Oh, I've got a nice cold Pepsi to keep me cool. Okay, I do believe I can see the airfield. Hey dude, just found your channel. Good work. Hello Adam, Kavana. Welcome to the channel. welcome to the stream. Remember, we do have a Discord now as well, a Scalespeeder Gaming Discord. So, you can would be awesome to join you. I'm also on PS4. What's your verification process? Okay, so what you need to do is join our Discord first. So I tell you what, let me put a link to the Discord in the chat, and you can go and join it. Give us a sec. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that didn't work. Give us a sec. Let me create an invite. Invite people. Edit link. Okay, so I'm going to pop a link in the chat, hopefully. So you should be able to copy that link or visit. Now, if you visit that, and then if you in the Discord, if you go to the general chat and just say hi, I play DayZ and I play on PlayStation 4, and if you play PUBG, put that down as well, and then I'll tag you as that. And then if you go to the link in the Discord called what's it called? DayZ. Where's the bit about beginner's guide, official news, trusted survivor looking to play? Where's the bit about the map? Essential map. Seems to. Oh, I've moved it. Okay, there's a channel called Essential DayZ Map, and that gives you the instructions to download the iSurvive app to your phone or your laptop and look at it like that. Maybe you use it already, and join our group on there. And then, as long as if you kind of take part in that, and put your marker on the map and kind of post in chat a few times, but if you can build up your presence, if you like, on the Discord in the channel. At some point, I'll add you to the Trusted Survivors server. Shouldn't take too long, and then you can you'll get we'll tell you our server details and things like that. Got Matt, awesome, will do, great, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with sending friend requests to the other guys and girls in the on the map. They're all most of the people so far are on PlayStation who have joined the Discord. Right, there we go. There is the airfield. So let's have a look. Thing is, there isn't actually that much at this airstrip. Is there really? It's always a bit weird when it does that, doesn't it? There's a zombie a long way away. Another zombie. No sign of bandits. No sign of bandits at all. Right, okay, so the question is, what is our next move? So, I think I'm about... here. I've just put my mark on the map. Now, where do we go? So, there's Polana to my north. Sinaya Polana. I could go north to Sinaya Polana, or I tell you what might be quite cool. If I go to my northeast, there's Svetlagarsk, which is right on the coast. And I could camp one of the roads from Svetlagarsk and see if we could pick anybody up that way. Maybe that would be the thing. Oh! State I'm running across. Right, okay, so let's see if we can pick up Rossi. Maybe we can wing him a couple of times. So I think he was over there according to his marker. Where is he? Excuse me. See, there's kind of, they're a bit, they fool you, those things, because you think, oh, there's some military stuff down there, but there's no tents. And I think there's not even any weapon spawns, I don't think, in the airfield kind of control room. So I think Rossi's going to be trying to sneak up on me. So I'm going to reposition. Although he does have the advantage in the fact that he knows where I am. Thank you, Beats. Where is he? Let's have a look. Is he coming this way? Oh, he's on the runway. I mean, that's a challenge, isn't it? Okay, I see a zombie. Hope we're in the same server. Is that mist coming in? I think it's just the draw distance, isn't it? Is that him there? That's a zombie, isn't it? That. Let's move clear. Ooh. Well, hopefully that was... Well, that was Rossi. That was somebody firing. Somebody firing at you, mate? Or was that like a test fire at B? Because that would have attracted an awful lot of zombies. Oh, you on a zombie. Right, okay, well I know you're definitely down there then. See if I can lend some distance support. That was amazingly loud. So I can see zombies down there. They don't seem to be aggroing. Aha! I see him. There he is. Either that or somebody's running. You're right, I can see you. There you are. I think it's you anyway. Yep, I can see you. Let me do a thing back. How do we clap? Do we clap? Oh no, that's a bit crap. Comms. Point itself, watching point, move, nod head. No, it's none of them. Miscellaneous. Dance. Yes, okay. I can see you. Right, I'll start running towards you then as well. Very good. Very good, and then we can decide on our next move. Oh, the sun's coming down. Let's have a look at this map. I still see you. Gosh, one shot. Put the chat on. Hello, sir. Good to see you.
How are you?
Very well, very well. Seems like forever since we last met up.
Yeah, what?
Right. Did you run into anybody else apart from zombies?
I've been in forest.
You've been in the forests?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you found that base you were saying, didn't you, earlier on? Full of good kit.
Yeah, but I couldn't get nothing out of it.
Oh right, why was that?
Don't know, it wouldn't let me grab all.
Ah, strange. I was thinking maybe we could head northeast and see if we could catch people coming out of Svetlogarsk. Because there's loads of spawns there, isn't there? And maybe see if we could get ourselves into some bother up there. I guess we're. Let's have a look. It's a bit. Where's the nearest road? Are you alright for food? Do you need any food or drink or anything? I've got.
Nah, I've got plenty on me.
Yeah, same here. Let's have a look. So, where's... So I think there's a road in this direction. Mickey Mike. Right, what's that? East. Yeah, if we head east, we should hit a road. Yeah, we're just kind of thinking with the wipe coming, might as well get some practice in shooting. Ooh.
I can't find out now.
No, absolutely. I've hit loads of military barracks and, you know, those tents, and you find SKSs and that's about it, and magazines,
I've
but...
got a cam on me.
You've got what, sorry?
Cam, AK.
Oh, you found one. Oh, well done. Well done. If I'd known, I'd have bring you some ammo.
Got 7 mags.
Oh, right, okay. You don't need any then. That's brilliant.
No. Take same bullets as my SKS.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Alright. I think I can see the road. Is it on the hill, the road, isn't it? I think.
We're on the same server as you the night now when you got killed on airfield.
Oh, right, were you? Yeah, when we got...
up with you, but all miles away.
Oh, when we got massacred.
I know.
It was well,
on stream.
it was well funny. You couldn't have predicted it. We lost one to a zombie, I think, and then yeah, one to a zombie, then another one to a zombie. Then we started getting shot at. They're obviously just waiting for you, aren't they? I think on the airfield with snipers. Alright, let's have a look, figure out where we are.
I went today for the first time to Northwest.
You what, sorry mate?
I went today for the first time to Northwest.
Right. What, the Northwest Airfield, was it? Or
Yeah.
yeah. It's pretty...
Nothing there.
No, that is a bit weird. That is a bit weird. So, if we... There should be... I'm a bit confused. Where does this road go? So that's northeast, that road. Alright, yeah, I think we carry on going this way a bit further. So, are you really liking the game then? Having covered like several hundred kilometres running around.
I'm loving it apart from you.
Apart from the...
I'm not getting any guns.
Yeah. They say they're going to really address that in this update, aren't they?
Yeah, well I got this AK this week.
Yeah. Oh right, you've had it that long. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's onto the server today and got it.
Yeah. Well, I think that was always the argument for the non-persistent servers, wasn't it? You know, you could jump on a non-persistent server and go and find something. Right, I think we go up here now. I thought, whoa, do we? Let's have a look. This goes to a radio tower, I think. Yeah, we can go this way. Do a bit of cross-country. Yeah, there's something about just kind of wandering around in the countryside, isn't there? And with the noise of the birds, and then even at night, I really like playing at night. You know, when you've got your torch or your flashlight, and you get the eerie sounds.
Been waiting for this game since they announced it, and couldn't wait, so I bought PUBG.
Yeah.
I've only spent half an hour on PUBG.
Oh, we'll have to play. We'll have to play. I love PUBG. Really like PUBG.
I can't give it enough time to know if I like it or not. So.
No, it's the sort of like any sort of Twitch shooter. You've got to practice, you know, to get good.
I've got that sudden strike forward as well.
Right, yeah. I tell you what, I really enjoy that game. I mean, it's completely different to the. Once you get used to the controls, because there's so many different controls to get used to, I think it's really, yeah, great. Because you don't see many games like that on console, do you? Sort of Command and Conquer sort of things.
I had something similar on PS3 called Ruse.
Right.
RUSE.
Right. Now. Oh, it's a good sniping position on top of there, I tell you. If you could hit anybody there, I guess that's the problem, isn't it? Right, so from here, if we head northeast, that will take us to. So.
I'm gonna lock you in.
No. Yeah, if we head this way. Oh, there's one of those. I love this as well. These signs. I've got one of the paper versions in the checkout. I keep thinking because they're like £6 and you can buy it, can't you? That map. Put it on your wall.
I've not seen them.
Yeah. All right. Although I guess we might have to skip servers if it gets dark. If we want to see people.
Got a night scope on AK.
You've got a night scope. Oh my god. I don't think any of the other guys are anywhere near us to join up tonight, unfortunately.
Play hide and seek.
Yes.
I'll be on.
The Jason, one of the guys we were playing with when we went to the airfield, he was really good at hiding. He'd like go right, I'm flanking right, and you go, and then he'd jump out of a bush, and you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
where did you come from? Right, so this is Ola now, and then I mean I don't need any loot at all. I'm cool for drinks and food. I just want to see people.
Don has joined my session.
Oh. Wonder what that means.
I'm just online. dead.
Sorry, mate, what did you say?
Your headset gone dead.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah. So if we head down to this road here, I believe we can then head off towards... Oh, Christ. What am I talking about? Right, Svetlarsk is... Actually, we can go to Svetlarsk, I think.
Hell of a shave.
Yeah, I was going to say you're looking a bit rough.
Yeah.
Right, guess that's Svetlarsk down the hill, in front of us.
There it is. Nice.
So, so where's the main road out of Svetlarsk? If you were leaving Svetlarsk... On the what,
railway
sorry?
lines.
Yeah, you think so? You think people would go along the railway lines? Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I have. So.
Right, maybe we should head there then, and then set up an ambush.
If you go west, you hit a little control point.
Yes, you do, don't you? Yeah, that's what I would head for. That's definitely what I think.
Where you got shot at that time.
It is, isn't it?
Later.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think we should head for that. I think you're dead right there. And then we might swap servers, and then we will stay in wait. In fact, if we head north now, we should just hit it. Yeah. Just go this way. So, I guess you how many times have you died then? You must have, if you've had that AK, you must have like only died like once or something.
I know I've died loads of times. As soon as I found it, I buried it.
Oh, right, yeah, good call, yeah. Yeah, good call. Yeah, I mean, if you're going past Severograd or whatever it is, that's where my stash is, and it's got loads of AK. I've got at least, I think I've got 2 AK mags with loads of ammo as well.
I've got all these AK max there from Field.
From where, sorry?
Yeah, Field.
Right, yeah, loads of mags, but no more. Oh, well, a bit of a drop here. Right, here's the railway. Alright, I think we've... Alright, we're near the military bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was rather lucky, wasn't it? Yeah, this is where... Yeah. I was getting rather rudely shot at, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Now, where's the best place for us to set up an ambush, do you think? Before they get to the base, or after?
There's 3 points that could come.
Sorry, mate?
Points of entry. Drop mountains.
Yeah.
On the east and the west.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I guess if they're new spawns, they're going to be coming, like you say, along the railway track. Sort of that way. Or they'll have got on the road and will be heading along the road. we could get over there and just have a look, can we? I'm after magazines for the what's it called? The SG5K. I've only got one. I've got loads of ammo for it.
I've got one here.
Have you?
Are you?
Oh, brilliant.
You never asked me. There.
Oh, right. Oh, that's great. Thank you very much.
Picked one up in airbase and I didn't want it, so I just dropped it.
Yeah, I found loads of the magazines for the other SMG, the 45, but not this one. Right, should we swap servers to like a daytime server?
Yeah. Gonna get into a bush over here.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna quit out and
I'm putting out.
good day, fleshy mammal. Good evening, Gateway 57. Nice to hear from you. Welcome to DayZ on the PlayStation 4. Myself and Rossi are about to attempt. In fact, what I should do is hope they sort out this server browser. It takes forever. Let's go. Good evening. Right, so I don't know. Should we go for a high server? Just 'cause it'll be daytime, won't it? Might take us a couple of minutes to get in. But I'm trying 4454. Let's see whether we. Yeah, yeah. No worries, mate. It's been a pleasure. No worries. Okay, so it is daytime. In fact, let me lie down and put a marker on the map. Right, so I need to set up my ambush. So if you're new to DayZ, what this place is in front of me here with these, see if I can kind of show you. With these tents, there's military gear in here, so there'll be weapons, military uniforms. It's a place where you want to go to get stuff, and so they're magnets for people. And so what we're going to do, let's see if we can find somewhere where we've got overwatch of this place, and then quite simply we're going to wait, see if anybody comes along. To our east, there's loads of spawns by the coast. Can we climb up here? Right, what I should do... Let me just leave this party. So we're back on local chat. Right. So we just want somewhere where we can see the whole of the base and the road up to it, really. There's the road. We know the train tracks are over the other side. Right, let's do a bit of scoping. This is a bit like Sniper Elite, this. Trying to find the best Overwatch position. Too many trees in the way. Starts to dip down a bit then as well, doesn't it? Okay, I tell you what we could do. We know there's nobody in the military camp now. So what we really need to do is keep an eye on the road and anybody potentially coming from the railway that way. Plus, if I stay here, that's kind of protecting me from anybody coming behind me as well. So I tell you, I just want to sort out my quick menu because it's bugging me. Let's put it there. Right, that's good. Right, so let us sort out this ammunition as well. We can fill up that other magazine, which Rossi was kind enough to give me. So now we've got 2 magazines for close quarters combat. Okay. Right, here we go. Now this might be a bit boring. So, when will we see somebody? Will we see anybody? Can you imagine doing this in any other game? Okay, maybe games like Armour. And you kind of do things like this in Sniper Elite, kind of. But these are real people I'm waiting for. So we can see the road that way. We can see the entrance to the camp that way. How long should we wait, do you think? This is the beauty of DayZ, though, the fact that it is this simulator. You know, I mean, PUBG is brilliant. You know, PUBG, one of my favourite games of all time. If not no, that's a lie. PUBG is my favourite game of all time. But there's something about DayZ, you know, this massive open world where there is no win state. It's just about staying alive and wandering around this massive, you know, beautiful map, getting stuff, and then you have these mundane things like trying to find food and drink, and then fix your clothes, fix your equipment, clean your guns. And then you can do something like this. We could literally sit here for hours waiting for someone to spawn in from the coast and run up this road on their way to the military encampment. And we could do that, you know. We could put some music on, maybe take out a few zombies. I was meaning to do a video about how games like PUBG and DayZ have become so popular. Games, by that I mean games from smaller, originally independent studios. I guess Bohemia Interactive is still independent, and PUBG is an independent studio. You know, why did these games become so popular? You know, I mean, DayZ's been around since 2013, I think. You know, and it's still a pretty popular game. You know, lots of people play it, lots of people really love it. DayZ's been out for sort of 2 years now, and was one of the most played games of all time. You know, over 1 million concurrent players on Steam, and it seemed to be going from strength to strength now. Really, the way that the team are developing the maps and the game, and appear to be trying to flesh out the PUBG universe as well with new studios. And I think it's the idea that you can have these games that have a singularity of purpose, you know, a vision. So with PUBG, you know, it was Brendan Green's Battle Royale vision of what he thought a Battle Royale should be. And remember, that came from a mod for, was it H1Z1 mod or a DayZ mod? I can't quite remember. DayZ's getting its own Battle Royale soon, actually. You know, and what that should be like, you know, the look of it, which is definitely the DayZ look, the mechanics, the fact that it should just be, you know, AK-47s, should be M16s, you know, no special perks like in Call of Duty, no cheese, you know, it's just gunplay, no aim assist, you know, you've got to hang on to these guns that sound fantastic, the blue coming in, simple vehicles, a great damage model, a game where position trumps twitch gunfighting skills every time. Well, but almost every time, which I think is really important. You know, in PUBG, if you've got a better position than somebody, you will kill them, even if they've got like a level 3 helmet and level 3 vest. If you've got an automatic weapon, you know, you'll kill them. Whereas in other games like Battlefield's Firestorm, or Call of Duty's Blackout, or Fortnite, or Apex, you know, if someone's got really good armor and you start shooting at them, they can spin around and kill you if you haven't got really great armor that way, which is very, very disappointing. And that vision appeals to, I think it appeals to lots of shooter fans, but I think it probably appeals to some of the older gamers as well, you know, where we don't have the twitch skills that the youngster has, but we can still use our grey matter to think about these things. And even if that doesn't really make us any better, this is a theory I've got about games like this, is the fact that you can take the time, say in PUBG and obviously in DayZ, to wander around and feel like you are making tactical decisions that are good, makes you feel good about playing the game, even though nothing might be happening. You know, say like here, where I've made the tactical decision to stand beside this barrier so I can see up that road and I can see across there. You know, I'm pretty chuffed with the fact that I've managed to do that. You know, I might not actually kill anybody, we might not actually see anybody here at all. But the fact that I made those decisions makes me enjoy playing the game rather than just running around and killing people. fact, we may well have to switch servers again because the sun is coming down, and we have, you know, no sign of anybody coming. Interesting, very, very interesting. I mean, I think when we get the update out of the way as well, the other things that we can do is, you know, not only can we get together and we can do raids, obviously on things like the military airbase and stuff, but, you know, we can raid other Discord groups, can't we, as well? You know, go off and find, like, Don's Discord group, find out where they are. Maybe we could even challenge them. Say, okay, lads, you know, not the main military airbase, but we could. Oh, it doesn't even have to be an airbase. You can say, right, we'll meet you in the field east of Cherno, you know, at this time on this server, you know, and let's have a rumble. How cool would that be? You know, like 15 of us turn up. You know, 100 of those. Actually, no, you won't fit all that on the server. But 15 of those turn up. You know, we have a battle. That would be really, really, really cool. And especially when we get custom servers, we'll be able to do all that, you know, challenging other Discords. Okay, so this seems quite quiet. Nothing seems to have been happening so far. The zombies seem to be doing alright. But it's starting to get a bit dark now. Practicing shooting. Nobody's coming. People will be quitting out now. Okay, so let's swap servers. Let's jump in somewhere else. Ah, Cavanna, I see you have gone to the Discord, so you're on PS4, so what I'm going to do now is... And do you play PUBG? Let's just jump in as well. Let's get this started. So we may well have to wait a couple of minutes before we can jump in again. There are loads of servers in the Netherlands, aren't they? And what time is it? It's 9:30 in the UK in the evening, so should be plenty of people online. Excuse me. Okay, we're in a queue, that's good. Right, server settings, Cavanna, let's find you. Members. Cavanna, right, so I'm tagging you as Daisy PS4. Cool. So what that means is that you can hi at Cavanna, I've tagged you Daisy PS4. Yeah, so what that means is when you're on the Discord, if you go to Daisy PS4 looking to play, and you type at Daisy PS4, anybody who's got that tag will then get a notification saying you're looking for a game. So you tend to go on there and you say at Daisy PS4, looking to play, I'm you know where you are on the map, and that's where the map comes in, so you can work out if you're close to people as well, because obviously if you're miles away from anybody, chances of them wanting to link up might be a little bit low. But we've got quite a few people on the map. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3. Aston is northwest of me. 1, 2. Rossi hasn't moved his marker, but he's with me anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we've got, at the moment, we've got 10 people who have tagged on the map. Doesn't necessarily mean they're there, but it shows you we've got a nice little community going on there. And again, the idea being that it's safer to travel in numbers. Even if the case of you get killed by a zombie, there's somebody there to pick your kit up, or pick some of it up, and bury it for you, or hang on to something. So when you spawn in, you can meet them. So there's nothing worse than being really nicely kitted up and like dying to a couple of zombies by mistake. And my vision kind of for the Discord is for things like, every Sunday we'll do like a bigger event. Like we hit the airfield, didn't we, last Sunday? We'll hit somewhere like Jason's going to... Right, we've got to be careful now, because we've just spawned in. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we'll give it 5 minutes, and then I think we'll start heading along that road towards the town to see if we can find any bandits. And again, for the purposes of the Purge, which is the time in DayZ, the time in Chernarus that's leading up to the big wipe when update 1.4 comes along. My definition of a bandit is someone who's got a gun or someone who's got a weapon. We're allowed to take them out. Claire says she'll buy DayZ on PlayStation 4. Good choice. Good choice. There's the zombies. Though I shouldn't become focused on the military base itself. The danger is from down this road. I see. I thought I almost saw like a scope glint then. Yes, I think you probably find on PC it is the same now. I mean, obviously it looks a lot better, I'd imagine, on PC. All is quiet. Right, let's consult the map. Right. So Matt Hill is on. Where is he though? I can't see him. Oh, he's a long, long, long way away. He's a long, 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 long way away. You played in 2013. Now that was a very, very long time ago. I think you'll find things have changed considerably since then. I think they've updated the engine since then. Okay, so there appears to be no movement. I think we've got to force the situation. So let's zoom in a little bit. Right, so see Svetlogorsk or Svetlogorsk. It's a big town. There's loads and loads of spawns there. Loads and loads of spawns. Mark Aben in the chat says, "Hi guys, this game better than PUBG and PS4." They're very different games, Mark. Very, very different games. PUBG is all about running around and having half-an-hour games, where you try and get chicken in, don't you? Have lots of fun doing so. And you have the win state of either getting lots of kills or getting the chicken dinner and generally having fun with your mates. This is an adventure game. Now, what's similar with PUBG is the way it looks, isn't it? It's kind of got that PUBG feel about it. And so, if the world of PUBG appeals to you, but you think, I want something. I want a more of an open-ended game. I want an adventure game. I want a Fallout, but without all the grinding, and with all the silly stuff like you get in Fallout. And I would say this is a cross between something like, Fallout New Vegas, or a Fallout game, and PUBG. There's no circle, there's no mini map. You've got this huge map that is 20 times bigger than the biggest map in PUBG, and you've got to work out where you are by looking at signs that are in Russian. As I say, there's no win state. The only win state is staying alive, and you've got to eat, you've got to drink, you've got to stay warm, you've got to bandage yourself. There is crafting in the game, and trust me, I'm no fan of crafting, but I've come to quite enjoy. I don't want to end up falling down the side of this hill. Claire says, and I play an Armour Daisy. I like playing different games from survival games. My favourite State of Decay 2. Yeah, this is, I tell you what this is like. This is like, when State of Decay 2, when you're wandering around as a survivor, it's like that, but you don't have the base building to worry about and looking after the base and taking the food back to the base. It's just you. Look, this is an OG PlayStation 4. Admittedly, Daisy is installed on an SSD. So I would say, if you really like PUBG, but you're looking for another game, maybe if you're like me, you put thousands of hours into PUBG, and you just want something else to play. But something on a similar vein, in a similar universe. You don't want fantasy, you don't want to play Skyrim. You don't want science fiction, you don't want to play Halo or Destiny. I should be getting up this hill. Then I think Daisy is definitely worth looking at. It's very frustrating to start off with. Very, very frustrating. The inventory system, if you think the inventory system in PUBG is bad, it is awful. And Daisy. So we've got a really good view right down to the docks at Svetlogorsk here. Is it? It's Svetlogorsk. Sorry, Svetlogorsk. Svetlogorsk. Da. Nobody is coming this way. I think DayZ will really start to come into its own as well. When we've had a couple of updates where they've had a chance to optimize the game for the consoles, and when they can put the servers up to 100 players, you know, or even higher, that'll be really special then. So you have a higher player density. I mean, it's great just to wander around by yourself, I think, because you've always got the threat of zombies. I think maybe we should wait here a bit. It's a pain the way it does that. Just in case we see anybody. Coming down this road. Yeah, let's give it a couple of minutes. Let me adjust my marker. I think I'm probably about there. Played with Armour, DayZ, and then the Rust. Yes. Yeah, I mean these classic survival games. People want to play them, you know. They've been around a long time, and you know, finally the consoles. I mean, they're not as powerful as a gaming PC, are they? The PlayStation or the Xbox, you know, they're old technology now. But they can run them, and there's an appetite for these sorts of games. You know, there are lots of older gamers like myself who don't have a gaming PC, but who want to play games like this. And you can get a big enough community to have servers that work. And you know, if you've been watching the stream tonight, you know you have this. You know, you've got this. What sort of game would you have like this, where I'm I'm lying down on the side of a hill in the trees. I can hear the wind rustling through the trees around me, and I'm literally waiting for someone to come down this road. Now there isn't. It's not like Battlefield, where there's an enemy spawn there, and I know people are going to be coming down. I have no idea. There's this huge map. There's 60 people on this server maximum. And just on the off chance someone's going to come down here, I'm just lying here now, and I've got the constant threat of permadeath over me. You know, if there's someone down there with a powerful sniper scope who sees me before I see them, they can just pull a trigger and that's it, I'm gone, I'm dead. I won't even know who killed me or how. It'll just happen. Or I can see the train tracks as well, can't I, actually? I know. Sometimes I need a translation, don't I? You're very good. Thank you very much. Matt wants to know what server I'm on. Let me just options. Ooh, online UK 4457. UK 4457. Right, here we go. Still nothing. Okay, so let's move closer. Stay in the tree line. Got a great view now, haven't we? Train tracks. You need to try playing Ark. See, no, Ark isn't for me. You know, I'm into this style of game. You know, semi-realistic. A simulation where Ark is kind of fantasy stuff, isn't it? Science fiction. I mean, I really enjoy science fiction as a genre and for films and with books, but video games, this is kind of the this and PUBG, these are the ultimate games that I would have looked for when I was a kid, you know. Running around with an M16 or an AK-47 and taking people on. Yeah, it's the weapons, it's the cheesiness, it's the realism. I mean, look at this, look how fantastic this game looks. This is brilliant, and this isn't from a AAA developer. Imagine if Call of Duty imagine if Modern Warfare this year was this. You know, they said, right, this is Modern Warfare. We're going to have this one massive island. It's set in a post-Soviet republic, and you're going to do missions and quests. You know, like a Fallout Call of Duty. You know, with Call of Duty mechanics. Oh, that sort of stuff. Be amazing, wouldn't it? I kind of look a little bit like my gear. I'm looking a little bit like Captain whatever his name, don't I? Okay. So it's all quiet in Svetlogarsk. All very, very quiet. I hear somebody. Oh, it's rocks coming down off the off the hills that I can hear. Yeah, rocks, they got me too. Spec Ops: The Line. Now there's an interesting game, Spec Ops: The Line. Lots of games journalists rave about Spec Ops: The Line. Oh, look what I found. Oh, God, it's somebody's stash. Oh, look at all this. Oh, look, it's like my stash. Oh, look, let's see what they've got. Let's see what they've got. Look at all this stuff. God, the inventory system is so crap in this game. So we've got loads and loads of food. Got a spare compass. Seeds. Oh, can I pick it up? I can't, it's too heavy, isn't it? I can't pick it up. Okay, we're going to respect their stash. But I'll tell you what I will do. I will eat something. Or shall I put something into their stash? That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I had this bug earlier, actually. Yeah. What happens is if you try and pick up a barrel, there's a bug where you can't, the stuff disappears and you have to log out and go back into it again. See, look, it's empty now. The stuff is definitely there. I think it should be empty. Yeah, see, look, it's like it's all disappeared. And you can't open it. Oh, well. It's for the best. It's for the best. Okay. That's where you want to get a bear trap and drop a bear trap there, don't you? Good place to hide it though. At least we know if we die and we come back to Svetlojarsk, we can get a load of food. I was just saying to Rossi earlier, actually, I've never seen a base or a stash apart from my own, but there we go, we found one. Let's get a bit of height up here. That's a great picture there. If I come back a bit. That's a great picture. Yep. I wonder if you can get to the top of those cranes. Okay, need to make a decision now. So I'm kind of down here now. Where can we go next? Ladders, yes. You're right, Zomboid. You are dead right. I'm following your advice. I'm travelling really light. It's the best way, isn't it? So you can... Right, I think... What do I think? Where have we got to go? So, we could start heading down the coast. We could go round Svetlojarsk and head south. Because there are plenty of other people from the Discord south. And undoubtedly we would... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bandits. Bandits. One, two. There was a guy with a tent. Where's the guy with the tent gone? He's coming this way. Stay still. Where's he going? Game on. Do you reckon he knew about the cache down below and he's gone down there? Don't walk slowly in an open field. No, you're dead right there. Hi Rob, been busy with work lately, so trying to watch, but love the Daisy streams. We'll get it next week. Oh, excellent. Where have these guys gone? Oh, I had a shot on that guy as well. I should have just taken it. Where is he? Where are they? I've kind of given away my advantage now, haven't I, by coming down here? They don't know about this barrel, do they? Right, see the stuff's come into it now. Right, I'm going to take can and some food. Okay, so we've lost contact. See if we can get some height advantage again. I am sweating. So we know there was at least 3 of them, maybe 4. I'm sure one of them was carrying a tent to start off with. Oh, I've lost them, haven't I? Damn. Okay. Or have I? Zombie. Okay, so they're definitely down there somewhere. Is that a zombie running along? The zombies run out of breath. Okay, so they're definitely in that town somewhere. Ah, it'd be dangerous to push down though, wasn't it? I had the advantage right at the beginning. I should have taken the shot on the guy in the police gear. Question is though, when they're finished looting, where are they going to go? Where would you go? They can either choose to go south, or they can choose to leave via the train tracks or the road and head towards the military tents. I would head towards the military tents. Right, let's go back there. Let's see if we can outflank them. Let's drink up. Let's go. Let's go. By the road to Novometrovsk. Yes, absolutely. Yep, that's where I'm going. There's that little gun in little military tents. Now I've got the advantage that I don't need to stop for gear. Hopefully they haven't gone there already. But maybe we can get there ahead of them. Look at this, look at these little deer tracks into the countryside. This is amazing. This is a bit steep though. Like a mountain goat. Surely I'm going to fall in a minute. Die. To a rather embarrassing death. Okay, doesn't look like they've got there before me. But they could be right behind me. There's also the train tracks, which are just over there. They could choose to come that way. Whoa, this is way too steep. I wonder if they'll ever bring armour to console. Okay. This place kind of looks familiar. So, here we've got a good view of the road there. We've got a good view of the military bay, military tents there. We can see across to the railway tracks over there. I presume if we stand up we can see him coming down here. Okay. So we're back where we were 20 minutes ago. Let me move my marker. That's if they decide to come this way, obviously. Oh, Moxie Don. Looks like he's just spawned in or has just come up the coast towards Svetlogorsk. Be careful, Moxie, there's people in that town who looked like they were geared up. Right, okay, so stand at ease. Let's wait and let's give it a few minutes and see what happens. As we enjoy the late afternoon air. Go to a bush. Don't stand in front of a white wall when you are full green. That's a very good point, Moxie. Zomboid. Good point. You're right. I should be making the most of my camouflage, shouldn't I? Okay, so can I still see through here? Alright, so I can still see there. And I can still see... There's a zombie right near me. Okay, here we go. Use the little tree near the rocks, yeah. There is a zombie right behind me. The spruce tree. I could come all the way forward to here. Everything's quiet, nothing is moving. Maybe they've decided not to come this way. Nothing yet. Moxie is... Right, I've got to be careful I don't shoot Moxie now because he's coming down this road. I'll probably be able to see him soon. Uh-oh. Moxie taking fire. Now, I don't think Moxie won't be on the road. He will have got off the road. But he might well have bumped into those guys and they could be chasing him. So I'm kind of more like here now. The map. There's definitely gunfire down in town. Actually, that's too far away. Can't be Moxie. Can't be Moxie. I'm basically back. Spend the last now, aren't I? Again. I'm logging in 2 minutes near them temps. Cool. That's brilliant, Rossi. Moxie's near us as well now. I can't see him. There has been gunfire in the town. I might with you along. We can go and probably hunt these guys down. Zombie. I don't know where Moxie is. If you're watching the stream, Moxie, come on, just tell me if you want to know whether we're in the same server or something like that. Right, I'm heading back to the tents. I can link up with Rossi again. Six in queue. Alright, that'll go pretty quick, mate. That'll go pretty quick. But if I put my marker back on the tents. Moxie will know where we are. The weather's taken a turn for the worse. It's starting to rain. Three in queue. No worries, not far off then. I'm still coming back to the tents anyway. Those bloody zombies. Okay, no sign of movement. Go away, zombie. Let's check the map. So, Moxie seems to have stopped moving. Who else is on its way? Matt is still a long way away. Not sure if Aston's moved or not. Right, Rossi's heading into the tents. Let's do a bit of practicing, see if we can see him. Oh, here he comes. Let's turn on the chat. There he is. The man himself. That's a cool mask, actually.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. Welcome back.
Hello.
There's a zombie right in front of you. Probably seen him.
Yep.
Well, so, situation report. Moxie is showing as just having come through.
One in front.
Where did he come from? Is that Moxie?
It is.
Moxie, man, you came so close to being shot there, my friend. You came so close. Oh, wow. We're up on the rocks. You alright, mate? Do you need some stuff?
I need lots of stuff, because I'm a fresh, you know.
Well, I tell you what, I found there's a stash with everything you could possibly want in terms of food and things like that in Svetlavar, so just found it. But we need to get you a backpack.
Oh, mate.
Alright, how are we doing?
Well,
mate.
yeah. Was there any goodies down in the tents, Rossi?
I never checked them. I just came straight through.
Alright, let's see if we can.
Everything.
Yeah, let's see if we can find you a backpack. Might be an idea to keep an eye on that road, Rossi. See, because there's guys down there. I don't know if you saw on the stream earlier when I was keeping an eye on those guys. There was gunfire that was. Did you take any gunfire when you were coming through there, Moxie?
I had gunfire, but I didn't take any.
Cool. Do you need a drink or food now? Because I can drop you something.
I've got all the basics. I've got two peaches and rags and.
You want the shotgun?
Basic.
I've got 2 guns already.
Yeah, I could do some weapons. Yeah.
Excellent. Right, I'm going to start heading down to these tents if we can find you a backpack and some military gear.
There you go, mate.
Where'd you put that? Where?
Okay, there's not much down there. I've got a couple of bits for you. There's a military jacket and a motorbike helmet. That was it really, mate. If it's damaged,
What are them waterproof bags? What are them waterproof bags for them?
you've got some waterproof bags.
No, spawn on beach, don't they?
Oh, they do, yeah, yeah. And as I say, there's a spawn, so there's a barrel full of stuff that I found in the rocks. It's just I've just been shot. We've been ambushed. Oh my god. Well, that was a good. Damn. R.I.P. Oh, how frustrating is that? You are dead. You are dead. Let's see if we can. That was probably a headshot, wasn't it, from somebody? Let's invite the guys to a party and see how they're getting on. See if we restart near them. God, it just finishes so quick, does it? Just as I had my sights. Are you right, guys? What happened? Are you alright? Did you take a load of fire, did you? Oh, wow. I think it was probably from the railway side. Across the tents, there's some railways. The guys from the town were probably coming up the railway, so look out. Look out there. I mean, I've got just take all my stuff. Take all my stuff, Moxie. Yeah, I died. Yeah, I got shot in the head. Yeah. No, there's a shovel in the barrel. I've left one there. Yeah. Yeah, I think they were opposite the. I think they were on the railway tracks. You know, where you were kind of coming from. Like there's like that valley, yeah, where the tents are, and there's the open area, and I reckon they were somewhere over there, because that's where they were probably keeping an eye on the military tents. I went down there. They probably saw me like coming up to you guys, and then when I stopped to kind of dump the stuff, you took the shot. So be very careful, because they're probably just they'll be keeping an eye on my body, because they'll know, you know, because they'd have seen that I had a gun, a couple of guns. They're probably waiting for someone to go down there and start trying to pick it clean. Stay alive. Right. Oh, are they coming from like the north then? Right. Yeah. If they're the same guys that I saw earlier, there was at least 3 of them. Right. Right, I will end the stream here because people on the stream can't hear your voices. So thank you everybody for watching the stream. A bit of an anticlimactic ending. And fingers crossed the guys are going to stay alive.